And happy apocalypse, everyone. Welcome back to more Project Zomboid. Let me just pause the game here quickly while I give a quick recap. I did spend a day to get carpentry up to level 4. I did actually take the following day after the previous episode to head down to the motel back here, disassembled all the beds and wardrobes in there, then went back into this place. There was this furniture store in there, and then like another small store where I disassembled some shelves, and that was finally enough to hit level 4. Because I really didn't want to head back home to base with that carpentry skill still pending. That being said, I think it's time we leave. So everything is pretty much ready to go. And I was wondering about staying here until the next helicopter or something like that, but at the end of the day, I kind of wanna get back to base, unload all that stuff, and start sorting out. Of course, it's a foggy day, which is fantastic. Love driving in the fog. Clear skies, periods of heavy cloud, thick fog. Yeah, that's probably still today. Weather starting in the evening, a thunderstorm. Wonderful. Back to my little tent. Just want to make sure. I think we're still a few days off before the helicopter can come back. Showers, heavy rain, and the thunderstorm all day tomorrow. Wonderful. No, we have helicopter today. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. I was not expecting this. What did I set? Hang on. Sadistic helicopter sometimes. That doesn't tell me. No, I had no idea what that actually meant. I thought it was like 9 to something days. Has it been 9 days? Anyway, what I originally wanted to do here was, since we have about 100 carrying capacity left, you see I packed in a TV from here, I packed in one of the generators, not like we can use it. I was thinking if we can fill up this, either with... So there's two options, right? We could go to the hotel and clear out that gaming room, and, you know, pack in an arcade, pinball machine or something like that. Or we could go to the hardware store and get some plaster. Or maybe a mix of the two. I'm really wondering if I just, you know, ignore the air activity warning. Like, we cleared out this town. And by the way, I did check when we got into town. The zombie kill counter was at 250, we're at 480. So there's just 200 zombies in this town. On 2 times pop, that feels really low. That is like... very, very low. Also, what I noticed is we lost a lot of weight the last few days. I've been eating like some cereal and peanut butter and stuff to get those up arrows again. By the way, you see that tree there? Watch that tree. Watch that tree. Oh, there's a trailer there. Oh, the other side. What else? I did actually get all the fuel out of this car, and it's in gas cans. I also swapped tires between the two cars, because those... we had performance tires here. Well, now they're here on this one. And those performance brakes there, but mechanic is too low to actually reasonably take them out. Oh, hang on. There was one more thing I wanted to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna drive into town. Helicopter, schmelicopter, whatever. Bring it on. Give me a... do I need a pipe wrench? I think a normal wrench should be enough. I want a sink. I have a wrench here. Dark industrial sink. Oh, didn't even break. Wonderful. And maybe we even take this counter then. Chance to break 45. Steel counter, skill carpentry. Okay then. I think it broke. Just a hunch though. Right. 2 out of 2 for the sinks. I think that is very unusual. Ah. Yeah, actually, the more I think about it, yeah, we're just gonna stay in town, loot some stuff, wait out the helicopter in the empty town, deal with whatever zombies show up, and then once the helicopter's over, we drive home. By that time, also the fog should have cleared. I don't think I'm gonna do anything on the car here. One last thing. Before we head out, I should fill up my water. Good thing I just took out the sinks. So let's go upstairs. Water is shut off. I'm not sure if I mentioned that last episode, but yeah, it's over. You have whatever's left in the sinks and in the bathtubs and whatever, and in the fancy water fountains. Right, let me just double check weight here. So we have, what, like 70 there. There's a lot of room there in the roof rack still. Okay. Ooh, sprinting level up, let's go. So I'm thinking, let's go to the hardware store first. I'm not even sure how much plaster powder there was. So if we're building our own place, at least the building itself I want to plaster up. Don't think we're going to plaster the whole outside wall. That would take a little bit too much work. Very eerie, like driving through such a completely empty city, or mostly empty. Double checking that this was not still covered. I thought we found a bunch of plaster powder here. Was that in the storage in the back? No, concrete powder, that's completely useless. Fog is clearing up already. Wonderful. think there was also this tool store on the main road somewhere. Maybe that was what I have in mind now. This was the gardening store. This, I think, had mostly seeds and stuff. Zach's Hardware. What you got here, Zach? I actually put them in the backpack, even though it takes longer to unload them, and they are fairly heavy. Don't want to be caught with my pants down and completely over encumbered. Alright, let's that filled up. So one other thing I was thinking about. I'm short of that I have this more building stuff, which allows me to build a whole bunch of other furnitures and storage containers and everything. And I think that I will probably not be using it. I don't want to uninstall the mod because that can cause all kinds of conflicts in an ongoing save, but part of the idea was, yeah, you know, if I want fancy windows, I need to go somewhere and steal them, basically, from an existing building and bring them back to base. If I want a fancy carpet, I need to find a place with a carpet I like and, you know, install it there and bring it back to base. If I can just build everything with a little bit of wood in my base without ever leaving, that would make this series probably very short and somewhat uninteresting. And it just becomes a matter of, do you have enough access to chop down trees? So, I think for now, we're not going to be using it. Maybe, you know, at some point to just pretty up the place with stuff that you can't build and can't steal anywhere else. But I think the idea of going around scavenging the parts for the base from every location, and the restriction of I can only loot each town once, I cannot, you know, come back 15 times to get more of that nice carpet, I think that makes it more interesting. At least to me. Let me know if you agree, disagree, or don't care. Alright, so we got like around 40 capacity. Just what you want to be doing on a helicopter day. Take a pinball machine. Alright, just 20. There are 2 parts. Alright. That was positively surprised, immediately into negatively surprised. Alright, equip that secondary. Get the weight down a little bit. I guess that's all we can take then. I think that won't even fit. It's at 308. So if we can get like a little bit of weight down from here. Then I can put that other arcade machine in there. Oh yeah, second part. Yeah, that's gonna work. And I think the cooking pots and that stuff I just took out, I can fit in here. Beautiful. Well, now what? We're gonna have a helicopter or what? Oh, by the way, these maps I also found while I wasn't recording. So one is for Moldron. The other one was for March Ridge. I wish there were like these kind of annotated maps for the modded locations. Don't think there are, as far as I know. Some kind of thing, instead of going and starting to drive here. Okay, no, there's the helicopter. So yeah, we're gonna just chill here. This should be mostly cleared. There's probably some zombies here in the woods. Yeah, down there. So just gonna hold our ground, kill whatever's coming in. Just double check weapon-wise. Doing long blade right now. Yeah, that's fine. Mister, can you just... Is this the runner we've been missing for like a week? Been looking for? So one of my headcanons of why we can only loot every town once is if we stay until the helicopter comes and we can just assume, oh, the city got then overrun, swarmed by zombies from the helicopter coming nearby, so we can never return to the city. And now it kind of almost works out, except it's not going to be overrun. But hey, what do we know? Nobody coming, you know, might as well check out those cars here while we're waiting. Why do we have the key for this car? But I guess we just found it inside, I think. Oh, you know what? I see an opportunity, I'll take it. There's an empty gas can here. It's a car we have a key for that has gas. Well, now it's no longer an empty gas can. Oh, there's actually zombies coming in. Oh, yeah, one zombie. Second, since I just picked up that sack, if I can pick up gravel from this, so we can, like, you know, turn the road to our base into a gravel road. Unfortunately, that's not an option here. Friend Chopper is coming in for another ride. Yeah. I can't believe you made me stumble. And every time I say, "Oh, I should get away from these windows," I ripped my T-shirt. Am I wearing anything else up top? No. No, T-shirt doesn't actually have any scratch protection, so it just, you know, destroyed something without preventing anything. I'm just enjoying my snack. Sneaky zombie creeping up on me here. Can't expect a zombie to suddenly show up during the helicopter event. I think 3 zombies we had now, right? The one in the window, the one coming over the fence, and this one. So, same amount of zombies as last helicopter. But I wouldn't mind if the helicopter didn't come back for a 3rd run. Because I feel like I want to drive now. Alternatively, I could check if I have any book that I can read and just sit in the car and wait here. None of these. Tailoring. Sure, let's do that. Alright, before we leave this fancy little town behind here then, or rather as we leave this town behind, I'm gonna make one more quick stop here. Just ripped my t-shirt, I need a new one. Main shirt? Sure. That doesn't replace the t-shirt. Looks pretty black for a Hawaiian shirt. See, what else do we have? A formal shirt. I am a lumberjack, so a lumberjack shirt, but that seems rather warm for this time of the year. Indie Stone t-shirt, nah. Make some spare t-shirts. I know that I'm gonna get fooled by fence jumping zombies a few more times because I never learn. Ah, that's at home. It's getting dark, it's rainy, we're gonna have a thunderstorm, my character's tired. Perfect time to hit the road. With a full car and a full trailer behind me. And yeah, as far as I know, the game actually does simulate weight. So it does make a difference whether or not you're towing a full trailer or an empty trailer. We actually did a on a multiplayer server as an event server on a racetrack map, a little race where everybody was pulling a super heavy trailer, like a much bigger trailer with like, I don't know, 1,000 weight or something in it, and everybody was having a tiny car with lots of horsepower. And it was, you were not deciding where the trailer was going, the trailer was deciding where your car was going. It was kind of wild. Like, even without the other players trying to push you off the track, that your own trailer was trying to push you off the track. Oh, didn't even see that guy until it was too late. See those guys, but I can't really maneuver around here in any significant way, at least. I hope this should be, I think, the last group of zombies we encounter. Because the area around our base used to be always pretty zombie-free. Now that's the... yeah, that's the wrong road. This is the road. No. That other road leads to whatever installation that is. Also, yeah, you know, just saw the comment today. If I click this button, then I should see the map markings on the minimap. Oh my god. This car is struggling. Alright. Home sweet home, and look at that. That is seed-bearing cabbage. Oh, and the leek is ready too. Well, half of that stuff is just gonna go bad. Because we don't have any refrigeration, right? But hey, we can have some fresh meals here. And with everything being seed bearing, we have a lot of seeds for new planting. We might just do tomorrow here. Now I'm just gonna throw the seeds in there. Alright. As much as I always say, you know, personally I'd rather sleep in the tent than in a car. In this weather, I think we're gonna sleep in the car. Actually, before I just eat that just like that, let's grab a bowl. Bowl. Do we have any bowls nearby? It's going to make some salad in a bowl. There it is. Because if you, instead of just eating the cabbage like that, if you cut it into salad, then you also get some unhappiness reduction from it, and I think it also boosts your the hunger reduction. So that's all good. Weight is going up, that's fantastic. We want to get back up to 80. And it's awful weather. Does it mention sleep quality here? No. Right, it's a fresh morning. I think we're just gonna carry on here a little bit, because this is not gonna be a super action-packed day. So there's a few things that I need to do now. First of all, we gotta unpack all that stuff. We gotta sort it into boxes. Those 6 boxes are not gonna be enough for all the stuff we brought home. In addition to that, I think we want to do a bunch of reading. So actually, I think instead of putting multiple cuts here into the episode, I think I'm just gonna call it an episode here and do a bunch of that stuff off camera. As in, I'm gonna create some more boxes, unload everything that we have, sit down and read a bunch of books. This might take a day, this might take 2 days here in-game. We're not going to leave base. I'm not going to do any major construction without the camera rolling. And then I'll have you back here once we're ready to work on our actual base. All right, for now, cutting it here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.